From MTN Sports, this is Bobcat Insider, sponsored by First Interstate Bank.
We're into week one, but the Bobcats are already 1-0 after a thrilling come-from-behind victory last week in Albuquerque against New Mexico. I'm Keaton Galogly alongside Grace Lawrence and the Bobcat Insider. In a bit, we'll talk with head coach Brent Vigen, and your long snapper, Tommy Sullivan, is here to join us as well. But first of all, Grace, Cats talked a lot about being able to win some close games in the offseason, and they really backed that up this weekend.
Yeah, Keaton, all offseason, those 23 seniors talked about how those 3 games that they lost by 3 or 4 points really sat with them. So to open the season, to have a comeback victory, a tight win, a tight margin, was really great to see. It must boost their confidence.
You know, one of the things that this team will talk about, too, is if you go through hard things, you can come through it, it boosts your confidence. And we're going to see that. And we also saw Tommy Mellott really back up a lot of what we thought he would be this year.
Yeah, they talked about that passing offense, how it was going to be moved to a new level with how deep that receiver group is this year, and we saw it in that 2-minute drill.
Yeah, and there were some really good catches as well. We're going to be talking about all of that and more after this timeout with head coach Brent Vigen on the Bobcat Insider.
Welcome back to Bobcat Insider, sponsored by First Interstate Bank.
Back on the Bobcat Insider, I'm Keaton Galogly along with head coach Brent Vigen. Bobcats coming off a 35-31 win in Albuquerque. All right, Coach, there's a lot to get to in this game. I want to start with Tommy Mellott. I mean, we've talked about him all offseason. He's the senior quarterback. Give us a sense of what it was like on the sideline after a couple of those turnovers and just how guys kept him pumped up, ready to go, and keep his confidence where it needed to be.
Well, I think if there was any sense of emotion, it was frustration. I know those are plays that typically haven't happened to him. He's been very good with the ball in his hands. I think the whole thing, whether it was the immediacy of the first one, a lot of game left, and I know he had then continued to do some things, had a really good second quarter, I thought, as we closed the gap. And then the immediacy of the third quarter fumble. I mean, that happened 3 plays in. But again, you look at that clock, there's a lot of time left. So I think there was no panic, frustration, but no panic, and a sense of confidence that, ultimately we got some things we can still do, and we just need to get out there and do them.
What was the process on the sideline to keep his confidence up? I mean, was Tommy just kind of good internally and he knew how to talk himself through it? Or was it, Tyler Walker, the offensive coordinator, or some of his players, teammates as well?
Well, I think 2 different plays. The first one, I think he saw the pressure. We didn't quite pick it up. So I think he felt like he knew what he was dealing with, had a little bit more time than he ultimately did. The second one, I know he was really just trying to make a play. He was trying to throw the ball away. Ball slipped out of his hands, I guess, just enough. So it's one of those things. It wasn't anything that like he wasn't trying to do the right thing on that second one. It's kind of pick up your bootstraps and move forward. It was more talking about all the positive things I think we had done and then could do more than dwelling on the negative.
We talked about wanting to see him make some of the ordinary throws, those ordinary plays. Of the throws that he made throughout this game, because there was a lot of them, were there any that stood out to you that said, yes, that's the culmination of the hard work we put in the offseason?
Well, I think they're spread out through the game, but I think in particular on the 2-minute drill, we ran the same route combination 3 times, and it was 3 completions, 2 to Junior Alexander. Junior steps out of bounds, 1 to Rohan Jones, and Rohan was able to get maybe 12, 15 yards. And it was those plays where the ball needs to be on time, on the money. He needs to obviously make the right decision. Easy plays, but they're not always easy. And that at that time in particular, we needed every yard we could get. So, to make a few of those plays, to get the ball in guys' hands where they can do something after the catch, I think we want to be able to see more and more of that as the season goes along.
What is Tommy's demeanor in that moment when he walks into the huddle, and how does that kind of permeate through the rest of the team when all the chips are in the middle of the table? Yeah,
Tommy's generally a really calm competitor, not super fiery by any means, so he's not riding this wave of emotion. So I think the guys feed off of that, the sense of confidence. The look in his eye is one of confidence. He's practiced that situation several times, too many to count, and we've been in those situations. He's been in those situations through the course of his career multiple times. So, and they don't always go your way, but you can look back at those those scenarios, learn from them, and ideally the next time up have success, which we were fortunate to have in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think I was also impressed this week, too, with just some of the catches that were made. You know, Hunter Province made that great two-hand catch. Rylan Schlepp's touchdown reception had a man draped over him. Ty McCullough didn't even see the ball go into his hands when he made that catch at the 5-yard line before the game-winning touchdown. You feeling pretty confident in the receivers you have right now?
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of them. Our receiving core is beyond the 4 deep that caught the balls. I think in that game, I think we had three of the 4 tight ends catch passes in that game. So we're in that mode where I think we can have up to 10 ball catchers, including our running backs. All capable guys that have good hands. Tommy put the ball generally where it needed to be put, but the concentration to make those plays is on them on the other side. So feel good about the variety of guys we have, body types, route runners, all those type of things, and we can definitely spread the ball around this season.
I do want to touch on Adam Jones. I know Scott Trey Humphrey had the game-winning touchdown, but Adam Jones obviously had that 93-yard touchdown run. But I thought one of the more impressive plays was on that 2-minute drive. He picked up the blitz, got up off the turf, made a tough catch for a first down on that left sideline on the throw from Malott. I mean, those types of little things, that's got to make you sing.
Yeah, I think what that play demonstrated is Adam's a competitor. A lot of times after you make a block, get a guy on the ground, you're on the ground yourself, the play in your mind might be over, but he recognized it wasn't. He recognized an opportunity at the same time to get up and to find a little space. Tommy fortunately located him. That was a tough throw and maybe even a tougher catch. It got us a first down, it got us out of bounds, and it kept the thing moving. And you could just feel through that stretch, I think we just did complete that long pass to Junior. The momentum now was on our side, and they were on their heels. We had plenty of time. We still had a timeout, and I think our guys felt really confident at that point.
All right, let's talk some special teams. We're going to talk with Tommy Sullivan, the long snapper, here in just a little bit. But give us a sense of Tommy's impact kind of off the field. This has been a lot of changeover and some real pain on the special team side, but also a lot of success. How has he handled being a leader in that group and making sure he's bringing that whole unit along with him?
Well, Tommy's a unique individual, and he's playing a unique position, first off. And you need a guy that understands, the nature of every snap and how being the same person every time, being the same, athlete every time is so critical, and that's kind of who he is in his day-to-day life. I think he's been that steady rock for the last 3+ years now, and always comes to work and gets his job done. Very unnoticed, very unassuming, and I think what he's been able to do with the different guys he has worked with over the years has become a fast friend, a guy that they know they can communicate with, that they can rely on, and I do think then that spills over to the relationship that he has with the holders, the kickers, the punters, as we've gone through his career. Can't say enough about how consistent he's been, and again, that's not only on Saturdays, but it's his approach every day in practice, and he hasn't been perfect, but he's been dang close, and that's hard to say about a lot of position players, period.
All right, coming up next, it's the Utah Tech game. Game 2 in week 1. Another road trip for y'all, another situation where they've got a new head coach, although he's going to have a lot on tape as the former defensive coordinator at Stanford. So they also have 2 new quarterbacks that transferred in from Syracuse and Iowa, and they're an or on the 2 deep. But starting on the defensive side, what can you expect from them there?
Well, with Coach Anderson being a defensive coach, defensive-minded head coach, I know his defense coordinator worked with him at Stanford as well. Yeah, we can have some suspicion, reasonable suspicion, I guess, that they're going to run his stuff from Stanford. So, I think we can look at that. I do know they have a lot of size. They have a lot of size up front, so it maybe doesn't match exactly the same. So, like last week, I do think we're going to have to be in adjust mode, whatever that might be as that game unfolds. They will have the luxury of looking at us from this past Saturday. So I think we always have to study what we did. Are there things that we can utilize off of our plays that we ran last week to maybe try to gain an advantage? I imagine they're going to be principled, though. That's one thing I think we can count on, and play really hard.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun, and we've got just one more week to go before the Bobcats get back home at Bobcat Stadium. Coach, appreciate the insights.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, we're taking a break in just a bit. Grace Lawrence is sitting down with the long snapper, Tommy Sullivan, on the Bobcat Insider.
Welcome back to Bobcat Insider sponsored by First Interstate Bank.
Back on the Bobcat Insider, I'm Keaton Galogly alongside Grace Lawrence. Before we talk with long snapper Tommy Sullivan, we're talking about this 4-point win in Albuquerque. And Grace, Tommy Mellott really put the ball where it needed to be throughout this game, but there were some great pass catchers here. The tight ends really stood out. Rylan Schlepp had a tough catch in the end zone. Hunter Province had a long reception, and Rohan Jones was a big key on that 2-minute drill.
Yeah, Schlepp started the scoring. That really gave them a lot of momentum. I want to talk about that 2-minute drill. We heard all fall camp how deep this receiver group was, how great it is to have Junior back. He was absolutely clutch, and then Ty McCullough, when he sat down and got that ball, they would have been in a third down situation, but he set Scottrey Humphrey to run it right into the end zone and to run away with the win.
There it is. Now, the other part of this, too, was it did kind of seem like the football gods came in and touched this game as well. They had the big windstorm. It was 50-mile-an-hour winds, and that kind of disrupted some things, and it actually forced an offsides on Utah Tech late in that third quarter as a scoring drive for Montana State. It converted a third down into a first down for Montana State. I mean, it was a really big part of this game in the second half.
Yeah, and then on the Montana State side, it didn't seem to affect them that much because Brendan Hall, he is a flipping the field specialist. They held them to 0 return yards in 50-mile-an-hour winds. That is something almost unheard of, and we will learn more about it right now as I sit down with Tommy Sullivan.
Welcome back to Bobcat Insider, sponsored by First Interstate. Welcome back to Bobcat Insider, sponsored by First Interstate Bank.
Welcome back into the Bobcat Insider. I'm Grace Lawrence here with the all-conference long snapper Tommy Sullivan. Thanks for joining me today.
It's great to be here.
How you doing?
Feeling great. How are you?
I'm doing great. You guys are obviously coming off of that 35-31 win against New Mexico on Saturday. Where were your emotions that game? What's the momentum like coming into this week?
Oh man, the end of that game was super crazy. Everybody was losing their minds when Scotty got into the end zone to give us that go away to get ahead, to get up 35-31, and the sideline was just crazy. We're going into that kickoff and those two defensive plays, everybody was super hyped, jumping up, screaming, talking a little bit of trash to the people who were talking trash to us all game. Shout out to my kicker. They were ripping him all game. After he made that last PAT, we're over there just like, hey, what happened to all the trash talk? And everybody was it was just such a great environment towards the end of that game. And it was, what a way to start off the season. My last season, too.
Exactly. So. Yeah. Where are you with the trash talking? Are you a big trash talker? Do you kind of let it play out on the field? Where are you at with that?
It's hard to trash talk when you're only on the field like 10, 12 plays a game. But for the most part, if people are trash talking behind us, and then we come back to win and they're still there, they get a little bit of trash talk from me. But for the most part, it's mostly stays civil. For the most part.
Yeah. Well, those who tuned in to the second half, there was a windstorm, 50 miles per hour winds. What was it like long snapping in those conditions? Tell me about it.
That wind was insane. I remember the first gust of wind, I had to take a step back to make sure I didn't fall over. Like, we saw the trainers were running around trying to grab like the Gatorade cups. There was a foam roller like rolling away in the other team's end zone, and it was just wild. I mean, I got with Pat, our holder, and Brendan, the punter, to get a couple of snaps, but for the most part, it didn't really affect me. Obviously, it affected their kicker a little bit, which is why the game ended the way it did, because 2 missed field goals, that's 6 points. We won by 4. That could have changed the outcome entirely. But it was just, I haven't played and win like that in a long time. And I remember my first season, we played UT Martin for my first playoff game, and it was windy, like pretty consistently, but not to like the extent those gusts were. It was wild.
Yeah, your unit held New Mexico to 0 return yards. Take me through that statistic, which is pretty incredible, week 0 in that atmosphere.
Oh my God. Well, Brendan Hall is just an amazing kicker. His leg is just insane when it comes to kickoffs and punts. Like, being able to just completely negate another team's return game is just an incredible like power that our team has. And the hidden yardage between our team and their team really took a hit, or not a hit, like was really skewed in our favor because they couldn't return at all. Like, we only punted twice. Both times we pinned them inside the 10-yard line, which I don't understand why their returners didn't let those punts bounce and try to get into the end zone for a touchback, because getting pinned down in like the 5-6 yard line twice isn't a very good way to start a drive. But just with Brendan's leg is just so crucial to our special teams game.
Yeah, you've mentioned a couple moments since you've been here the past 4 years. You know, you're a senior. Do you have a favorite moment over your career?
Probably getting that fumble recovery against Weber at home when it was super wet. You know, the other team's long snapper was having his issues, and I was able to get a good snap off and get down the field and then recover that fumble to make us take the lead at half. And that was a pretty fun moment for everybody, I feel like it, because after, I remember Ryan Lonergan picked me up out of the pile, and then I held the ball up and I was like, let's swear words, go! And I was super hyped. And that was 2 seasons ago now, which is insane. I can't believe I'm in my last season right now. But yeah, that was probably one of the best moments for me, for sure.
Yeah, take me through your mindset when you're snapping a ball. Do you just kind of get up then and run? Lots of pressure in some of these moments on special teams. So where's your mind at when you're snapping that ball right when it leaves your hands?
So for the most part, I've done it for such a long time now that it's pretty second nature to me. Like, obviously my heart's pumping, like I'm nervous, but I know that I'm not going to do anything that I shouldn't. I'm going to give Brendan the ball where he needs it so he can get the punt off with a good off time. And for the most part, I snap the ball and then I get out into coverage. And I've done it for so long that you can really tell, like, once it leaves your hands, whether it's going to go low, go high, or just kind of right where you want it to be. And for the most part, I don't usually have any issues unless there's some rain or snow. But I mean, even then we can make it work because Brendan is huge. I don't have to worry about an over the head snap on a 6'9" kicker. So
yeah. What has Montana State meant to you? You know, you went through some of those really memorable moments the past few years. Your parents come to every game. So what does this university mean to you?
Montana State's played a big part in my life. They're really the only school who gave me a chance during my recruiting process throughout high school. Coach B.J. Robertson was the guy who recruited me, and he helped me get to where I was. And just the way it played out was the team needed a long snapper right when I got here, and I just was able to fulfill that role for these past 4 years. And I've met real great people, the players on my team, my brothers on the team. It's everything. And then, of course, the people who are on. You can't forget the fans. The fans are awesome. My parents especially, they come to every game. They make the 10-plus hour drive from Washington every weekend, and then they do it again to go back. And then, oh, hey, we have another home game. They do it again. It's everything from the staff to the players to the fans. They mean so much to everybody on the team. And our program wouldn't be as good as we are without just everybody.
Yeah, what are you most looking forward to the rest of this season? We got a whole season ahead of you.
Well, obviously, we want to try to make it back to the Natty. My first season, we made it there, and we didn't deliver what we all wanted to. And so we're going to get back there in January and take it all. Obviously, we want to beat the Grizz, beat the Sky. Another ring would be pretty sweet. We got one 2 seasons ago, and another one to end all 23 seniors' seasons would be pretty sweet for sure. And I'd like another fumble recovery if possible, I think.
We'll be ready on the sidelines with the camera. We are ready for it.
Awesome.
You and those 23 seniors continue your journey this week at Utah Tech and St. George, 8 p.m. kick. Pretty late. Thank you so much for joining me this week. And coming up, Keaton and I will preview that game against Utah Tech.
Welcome back to Bobcat Insider, sponsored by First Interstate Bank.
Welcome back into the Bobcat Insider. I'm Grace Lawrence here with Keaton Galogly. And as Tommy Sullivan said, this final run means a lot to him and those 23 seniors. And it will transpire into this weekend. It will continue at Utah Tech. Who are you excited to see on Saturday?
I think on the defensive side, I'm excited to see some of the depth in the linebacker position. Bryce Grebe was the only other linebacker that played. He had 3 snaps. He had 2 tackles, including a TFL. I'd be really interested to see what he looks like next week.
Yeah, on the offensive side, I'm really excited to maybe see a couple of those quarterbacks behind Tommy, Jordan Reed, Chance Wilson, 2 types of different styles of play. I hope they get in against Utah Tech and do some damage.
Yeah, and the other guy to keep an eye out for, too, at the running back spot would be Jared White. Obviously, Adam Jones played himself in a spot. We all saw why this week. Scott Trey Humphrey is a stud. Julius Davis is still out, but Jared White is a big-time playmaker. And if the Bobcats go to script here and they're able to open up a bigger lead early, we might be able to see some of those second and third level guys as they get into week 1 with a 1-0 record. Coming up this weekend, it's an 8 o'clock kickoff over in St. George as Montana State and Utah Tech renew their rivalry for a second straight year. We'll talk to you again next week on the Bobcat Insider.